All right, let's cross over. Thanks to that's Emmanuel To speaking to us from JKIA. 2 minutes from now, Rao 001 will be landing. Let's cross over to Sam Gituku, who's joining us here. Sam, good morning. What can you tell us about where you are?
Right, good morning to you, Trevor. We're still at the Opoda Farm, the home of Raila Odinga, where mourners continue to stream in to pay their tributes to the fallen leader. What we've witnessed this morning is that neighbors coming over to assist in preparing the home compound. Of course, you recall that yesterday there was so much activity and there was no time to really take care of the compound, but that has happened. We also have a few tents that have been put up here to accommodate the people that will be coming here. I'll be speaking to some of them because you can see that the queue continues where different members of the community are coming here to sign their condolences, to send the condolences book, and of course to express their thoughts at this particular time. But also we have a good group here that has been sitting and coming together to remember the fallen leader, and of course to also have conversations amongst themselves, among each other. I want to be speaking to some of the leaders, including the Speaker of the Homa Bay County. Good morning, and talk to us about this morning.
Good morning. I'm the Speaker of Homa Bay County. We came here condone with the family. Raila has been our hero. He has been our father. He's been the father of democracy. So his falling is something that has hit us very, very much. And as much as we are still mourning, we are also advocating for peace and unity among Kenyans, and especially
We apologize for that slight technical hitch with Sam Gituku is speaking to us from Bondo, speaking to the Speaker of Homa Bay County. Any moment from now, there'll be a touchdown at the JKIA with Rao 001 within the Nairobi airspace. In fact, the descent has already started into JKIA. Touchdown is expected in just a short while. That's about 2 kilometers out. In less than a minute, there'll be touchdown at the JKIA. That is the flight that is carrying the body of the late Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. We're expecting a water salute. With a water salute, and you can see there, just a few meters from the runway, this is a live tracking. See the touchdown in 2, 3, 1. That seems to be the touchdown at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in real-time tracking of Rao 001, the plane that is carrying the body of the late Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, alongside a delegate of 30 delegates from the Kenyan teams that led that by the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi and a host of leaders who went for the repatriation of the body of the late Raila Amolo Odinga. That is Rao 001 touchdown at the JKIA. Inside that plane, there's Stephen Leto, who's also joined the crew that went for the repatriation of the body of the late Raila Amolo Odinga. We're expecting a water salute. A water salute is a ceremonial gesture in which an airport fire trucks create an arc of water over the airplane to celebrate a special occasion, such as the retirement of a senior pilot, the inaugural flight of a new aircraft or airline, or the return of military veterans. This is an honor being given to the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. We know the President, William Ruto, is already in JKIA. The former President, Uhuru Kenyatta, is also at the JKIA alongside several dignitaries to receive the body of the late Raila Amolo Odinga. From the JKIA, there's also quite a number of people just outside. The gun carriage is in position. We're about to show you the live pictures in just a short while. The gun carriage is in position. The military parade is in position for the state funeral procession to start all the way to Lee Funeral Home. Let me show you now pictures from inside the airplane where Stephen Leto is standing by. That's them right there. And I believe that's one of Raila Odinga's daughters. That's Winnie, the Yala Member of Parliament. That's Winnie Odinga inside the airplane that is carrying the body of her father, the late Raila Amolo Odinga. She was with him at the time when the unthinkable happened. And this is a man who has been described as a freedom fighter, a reformist, and a man who has re-emerged time and time again as a political phoenix in a nation that rarely forgives its own like giving direction politically and giving what CS Lee Kinyanjui was describing as the shaping of government policy from outside, sometimes even more than the people who are inside the government itself. And Kinyanjui paying his tribute, saying that Baba focused on the nation. He put the country first over his own ambitions. A delegation of over 30 Kenyan leaders, led by Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, we went to India to facilitate the repatriation of the late former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga back in the country. You can see pictures there of CS Opiyo Wandayi inside the flight, and you can see him in tears there. Nobody knows how to deal with this moment. Right next to him is Ruth Odinga, I believe, if I'm seeing clearly. They're all there. This is also Kimani Ichung'wah, and I think that is Edwin Sifuna right next to them. Our very own Stephen Leto is in there. That is PS Dr. Omo Luga, Medical Services, PS, all the